Okay, so we are back and the program is Open Mic Podcast. You know, whenever you see us, you know we are about to talk and share our thoughts and opinions about issues relating to me, relating to you. And as you know, I don't do this alone. I got my main man here in the studio with me. Jonah?
Yeah.
Alpha?
Good, bro. Good.
I said, this is your name, Jonah. We'll go register him. Because like anytime when I mention the Jonah, I come like say the ginger you small.
No, like the name Jonathan is from the Bible, you know, David's friend.
Oh dear.
You get it? So Jonathan is actually a special name. He holds a special place in my life.
Okay.
You get? Is your name in the Bible?
Kelvin, go check the moment I get my
Kelvin?
name for there. So we are back in the studio, and if you've not seen our previous episodes, including our season 1, you can log on to our YouTube channel.
Check it out.
All you just have to do is to subscribe and turn on your notifications because we're dropping it back to back, woto.
Yeah.
So you know how on Open Mic Podcast we sometimes have topical discussions, and other times we have, you know, stories of individuals where we share their stories and see how we can help them. Because this is what we say today, so we are in a hard time.
Hard times.
People, they go through things, woto. Underground, they're not going to talk on, but for here, we'll try and see how we can solve it. Now, we actually have a unique story we are discussing today, or we are sharing our thoughts and opinion on. And to help us do justice to this story, we have a familiar face in the studio with us. She's not new. She's been here before. For those of you who never met her before, she will introduce herself again. We have Madam Starling in the building.
Yeah.
How you doing,
I'm good.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
I like your fabric.
Thank you.
You know when she came, I told her that we are looking African.
Oh,
you know?
really?
We are looking African.
We are looking African, you know.
You join among the we are talking about.
We are looking at
you are
the
among
same
the
way.
we.
Oh,
bro, you look like ice cream. I can't see the color you're wearing, bro. So hyper.
Honestly, it's looking African. If you look at his hair.
His hair,
Yeah.
Mommy,
Yes, Africa.
well.
You know what? That's why they say that your enemy is so close friend. So I guess
It happen. Okay,
Maybe
thank you,
just like that.
beautiful people.
Yeah, mommy, please just tell our people yourself
Okay,
again.
thank you, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us. And my name is Sterling Olubumi. I'm an actor, a filmmaker, TV and radio presenter. I'm also a writer, and I'm a mother and a wife.
Right, great. You see, the part where you always mention your mother and wife, it gives us the boldness that yes. Yeah. We get somebody with gidigban for grant to talk about full package to talk about not be those Gen Z opinion. You see that in a hand. So, mommy, today we're not having a topical discussion like the previous episode we had. This time around, we are discussing a story. So, one of our viewers or our followers has sent us a story to discuss. He is trying to help. He is asking for us to help him with this. So, I'm just going to summarize the story. So, we have this dude who has a very serious girlfriend. He's in a very serious relationship with his partner outside the country. Okay. Now, they've been dating for, let's say, 4 years now. And according to him, the girl overseas takes him very serious. But he is he's a bit shaky. Never know if he's still ready. Now, 6 months ago, according to him, he found a new love, I would say a close love. Which means he found somebody close by and they got into a relationship. Whilst the one abroad is still there. Okay. That one still the thing for a mind, say, my serious guy, they here, you see. So now, for the past 6 months now, he and this new close by love have been in a love entanglement. They've been going, progody. You say that early love, I the sweet body. Now, this guy now, he can't take that 6 months, ago girl serious. Past the one we be say he did for 4 years ago. Okay. For Ghana man go to say abroshi. You see that thing. Now, we don't know what it can happen. The 6 months girl now, can't they ghost our guy? Can't they ghost our guy now? Now, the one we say they for abroad now, too, the heart don't they beat, say, my guy still, what did they happen? Because when you come meet this 6 months girl now, you're not going to give that one attention before, like before again. Okay. You see, that is where the problem is right now. So now, all of a sudden, the 6 months girl can't ghost the guy. He jackpa. We don't know what to make a jackpa, but there's a jackpa in. Somebody has left the equation, mommy. So now the question be say, this guy they boldly, he get the full confidence, he get the temerity to ask us say, what thing he go do? So now, what we help him?
Wetin I go do? Wetin I want to?
So, mommy, I don't know if the story is
it's very clear.
It's very clear to you.
Yeah.
So, what would be the advice to let's
let's take it from here. One thing I need to let people know is that sometimes distance relationship can be very, very dangerous.
Exactly.
Because they say out of sight is out of mind.
Yes.
It's even better these days because you make phone calls, video calls, audio calls. You can even put your phone on while you are working. You're talking to your partner who is across the globe. But even at that, you see, it's dangerous because to that person who is so much in love over there, especially women, we always want to feel like, okay, he's mine. He has said he's mine. Because women, we believe in what we hear. Men believe in what they see. If you tell me as a woman that you love me, I'll believe you.
Just like that.
Just like that. I'll believe you.
Oh, I will not be
as a woman.
To the girls.
But if you tell men that you love them, they wouldn't believe. They would think very well that how you love me? I be waiting you they collect from my hand now you they you know. But women don't think like that. Another thing is men believe in what they see. Like I said, even the woman abroad might be sending him things, sending me money. He can collect money from that woman and be spending on the one that is close. That's because he feels that that person is closer, and men have this assumption that a person where I know they see, I know what she they do. You see, all those things
but
put together.
until proven right, it's still assumption.
Yes, I'm just saying.
One is a woman of experience.
Allow her to digest the
it's
still assumption.
I'm going somewhere.
Yes, mommy is going somewhere.
So by the time you begin to think all of those things, you see that gradually you start losing interest in the other person.
But mommy, let me make this plain. This particular guy now.
Okay.
His situation now broken heart because he get girlfriend. Long time girlfriend for abroad. Now I don't chop broken heart from 6 months person.
Yes.
I'll call my own explanation.
Yes.
But look at the equation here. This guy gets this girl. Down with this girl, tell him say.
No worry,
we get together. You get. Now 6 months on don't come now. I don't give you red flag now. You can't find advice.
Okay, let me tell you. This are the things.
Are they listening?
These are the things that are responsible. You see, it's always. When it is not your story, you look perfect.
Exactly.
Right.
But you see, the people wearing the shoes, it's not always funny.
Okay.
The person abroad, they don't have intimacy. There's no romance.
Probably they've been doing their phone thing.
It can't be like the physical one. I'm telling you why it is easier for somebody to let go of a 4-year relationship and stick to that of 6 years,
exactly.
6 months. These are the things that are causing it. You see, the intimacy, the closeness, the physical, bond. Okay. It's there.
Okay. Now, mommy, let me ask Jonathan. Okay. Assuming that you are the one in this situation, as a dude, just assuming that this is your situation. Not forget, this guy say. He's been dating this girl abroad for the past 4 years now. And he met this one just 6 months ago. And what he believes to be serious, because in his mind, he was taking this 6 months so serious. Assuming you are the guy, and all of a sudden, after this 6 months, this girl just ghosts you. Without a green, yellow, or red flag. It just ghosts you. What would be your response, bro?
My response?
Yeah.
Listen, like mommy said, the abroad one has been 4 years, okay? And you've not seen this person for like 4 years. The person is there. You don't know what they are doing. You don't know the lives they are doing. You don't know who they've met. A woman can be on top of a man and still tell you that, oh, she's home sleeping.
I mean, men do say.
You get it?
Yeah. Men do say.
So he finding someone here, and starting a relationship with the person. There's nothing wrong. It's just unfortunate that the girl here didn't take him serious. Because he would have had a very perfect and a beautiful life with this girl.
Wow. Wait, on what basis do you think that guy would have had a very perfect and a beautiful life with a lady?
Distance relationship, there are a lot of things that goes. There are a lot of that goes into it. Okay, and you might not even be having communication almost every time.
Yeah.
You get it's going to affect you. You'll be thinking because you want somebody that you can reason with.
Yeah.
Someone close. For example, we are in this Xmas right now. You want to actually hang out with the person.
Yeah.
It's cool like that.
Yeah.
But this person has to pick flights, and before they even pick flights, they'll be counting,
The cost.
and all that. And they want to pick it in a certain month. and
Yes.
you get it? But they are comfortable with somebody over there. So what do you want this young man to do? He would never fall in love with somebody here, and when the booking out comes there, he will take it like that. Because it's not the guy's lost. I don't think it's the guy's lost at all. I think it's the lady's lost, because you don't know what this guy has in store for you. We know who we want to marry. We know who we want to fall in love with.
Yeah, another thing I need
Regardless.
to add before we proceed is that it's not all relationship that leads to marriage.
Exactly.
A lot
Well,
of
that is
people-
super true. Not
Yeah.
all relationships. Sometimes
a lot of
just be a
people
very
come
long
into
one
your
night
life.
stand.
Yeah, a lot of people come into your life at a particular time
Yeah.
to fill in a particular
A space.
hole or space, and then that's why I tell people, when you are in a relationship, don't overstretch it. Don't expect too much.
Too much.
Just enjoy it the moment while it lasts.
yeah, it lasts,
Because sometimes, you see, the person that even gave him gave the guy the heartbreak might have planned it from day one, that I have nothing to do with this guy. Just because you don't know where that lady too is coming from. As at that time he met with the guy, maybe she just chopped her own breakfast somewhere, and then he's just looking for where to, you see.
that's true.
So the guy might not be a kind of man.
But I also want to ask, why does he have to get to this point before
Okay.
he realizes that the girl he's been dating for 4 years
Yeah.
was serious?
No, you see, one thing is that when you don't, when you've not compared two things, you might not know which one is better.
Yeah.
You might not know. It depends. You see, if the time he was dating this girl and he has not met the girl abroad and he has not met the one here, I'm sure he would have given that one the full attention.
Yeah.
I'm going out. I'm
Yeah.
coming in. I just came in. I just came back,
Yeah,
because there was no
communication makes
distraction.
sense, yeah.
There was no distraction. But this girl that came in is a distraction. So, and by the time you leave one for another, there are some people, they don't know how to double. Of course, I just pity the lady abroad, because she must have suffered.
Yes, she must have suffered, and all this while she's been thinking, according to his story, she's been thinking that the guy has been taking him serious. Taking her serious, I mean to say. Now, even what we are discussing now, she's not aware. What we are discussing now, she's not aware of it. That this is a topic for discussion. Probably if she gets to watch it, she might have a hint. But what I'm concerned about is the guy, at this point of his life, that is now realizing that this girl abroad is serious with me. That is 4 years. If you're talking about communication, if you're talking about bonding, I feel there's a way they could have been in communication, in bonding, that coming
it last
over,
for 4 years.
that's
coming over to meet him or vice versa would not take that
Would be
long.
hard. Yeah, that's true.
So at the top of my mind, I'm thinking that probably the guy's story is not straight. That probably the bond between him and the one abroad hasn't really been that close.
I like the fact that you use the word probably.
I keep using probably because
it is not as it is. Probably. You get it? So the word is probably. I feel like it's because the guy met someone here and they are close. That is it.
That's it.
Men are naturally like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean everybody.
You get it?
everybody
So
wants
far as
their
he's
partner
not married to you,
Yeah.
he will be thinking so many things.
So many things.
Because there's distance,
Yeah.
regardless.
The
So
distance
are you trying to say that the guy's problem is the distance?
is
could
one
be,
of them.
it
It's
could
a
be-
major.
Yeah, it could be.
The guy's problem is the distance.
be.
It's a major.
Could
It's
be.
a major. It's a major problem.
Okay, so now because according to him, he wants us to solve his problem for him, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how we'll solve it.
Okay.
Now he's just realizing that the one abroad is taking him serious.
Yeah.
Now, so which kind of advice will I give to this guy person now?
Let me give you an advice before Mommy comes. Now that he has realized that the one abroad is serious,
Yeah.
I think he should actually give his attention to her back again.
Of course, it's natural.
Because the one abroad has no idea what's happening to him here.
Exactly.
So that way he can focus a bit and see how
Yeah.
it goes. I think you should give everything time. Probably she's not doing anything there.
But wait till me, I want talk now. Be say, are you sure? Say this guy no go still go back again.
So that's 6 months. Now wait till my mind will go.
Anything
What if the
happen.
6 months girl come back?
Yeah.
What
she
if
can
the
come
6
back.
months girl comes
It
back?
might not even be the girl that will even come back. It might even start another relationship
Just
again.
Is that possible now?
It's very possible.
Yeah, very possible.
So, but the truth is, I just feel my advice goes straight to the girl abroad. If she really feels that she lost this guy, let her find a way
Yeah,
of
communicate.
meeting.
That's it.
I mean, meeting.
Yeah.
It's very important.
I honestly feel this is not probably again, no, because not be matter of probably. I feel you don't be probably. I feel that this guy should have a solid relationship with the girl, because if you dey double date, that means not be small picking again. You don't reach marriage. So have a conversation with this girl and be sincere with your feelings. The question is, do you still feel something for this girl abroad for the past 4 years that you've been dating?
The guy needs to really,
the guy needs to sit down and
search himself.
You need to search your feelings deep down. Do you still
without
feel
sentiment?
Without sentiment, because if you don't do that, just as you said, somebody else might come along the way,
and
he will
take
fall,
that
or
chance.
even the old girl will still come around and he will fall.
Yes.
So I feel it's more like an individual evaluation. He needs to evaluate himself emotionally.
Yeah.
If he's ready to stick with, because if you decide in your heart, say, now this girl I deal with, distraction will be say come. I know, like we said right now, the girl coming up, this 6 months girl coming out, is a form of distraction, but guy come on. If you know, say your heart deal with this girl, if you're not distracted.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're not distracted. Plus, we don't also know the kind of asset he's looking for.
Yeah,
or the kind of asset he has been putting his eyes in. Maybe he has seen something bigger than what the girl abroad has.
Yeah, you know, that's also a factor. That's
also a factor.
What could be a factor?
It could be
probably
the one abroad. You see, you can, your heart comes somewhere.
Yeah.
But you can see somebody's body something, and then
so your heart is somewhere, your trousers
I'm
is
not
somewhere
saying
else.
me. We are talking for the guy.
Who mentioned you? Nobody has mentioned anybody here.
So we are trying to solve the guy's issue. You get it? That's probably he's just confused a bit.
Okay, mommy, let's address whilst we're about to put this together, let's
Yes.
address. I mean, we can use this story to advise the general public.
Yeah.
Especially those who are in a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Is it even possible for somebody to hold on to themselves with those in a long term relationship? Say, I deal with somebody maybe say they thousands of miles away. I don't go see anybody else. How can people survive that distance in relationship?
It works for some people.
It works for some people.
Because sometimes, you see, women are very, the way we women are wired, we are created to be committed, sort of.
Okay.
If a woman is truly committed to you, like this 6 months lady went for somebody else, I can bet you, she went for somebody better, or went back to somebody she was dating. Yes. So, because somebody cannot just ghost a man like that, that you've been together for
even that
6
ghost
months.
you, we for ask the guy plenty questions, because the girl cannot just ghost you like that. Probably your story was not complete, as I said earlier.
So I just feel that the only thing is, you know, ghosting. Is it that you don't know where she stays? Did he go visiting?
That came to mind. Like that's what came to mind.
Those things, you know, all those things are very, very important. And we don't really know the story.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The guy probably left some parts of the story out. Yes.
So now, but from the ones we know, from the part of the story that we know and we are aware of, I think he should just search himself, just like you have said. People cope with such relationship, but anything after 4 years, they become bored.
Right.
Anything after 4 years, you know, 1 year, 2 years, and it depends on the job the lady is doing over there. The lady might be the one who is working 20 hours, 18 hours. You know, the little time she just tries to say, hello, baby, hi, what's up, and all that. You see, she doesn't have that, and she's hoping that one day I'm going to see this guy. And you see, such ladies even use the guy as their DP, as their, whatever. See, all of those things, because they are so committed. This is my bobo. He's in Africa and all that. But you see, you can't continue to do that for a very long time, because you are a woman. I as a woman, I can keep myself for a man because of the way women are wired. But for a man, how can you be in a relationship with somebody for 4 years and he's not seeing you? He can't touch you. He can't, no intimacy, no romance, nothing.
And you're probably okay.
And you feel that, okay, you will be okay the way you are okay. No, it doesn't work like that. So I think the lady should try and make moves, and the guy should also express his mind. The guy also has been hiding some things because of this distraction that came 6 months. So, but he's been enjoying himself. I won't lie to you. He's been enjoying himself. 6
months has been a lot of entanglement.
The 6 months actually erased the 4 years memory.
It can be that fast. Emotions can happen that fast.
So the way you are even saying just makes me laugh. It doesn't cost a month to win the heart of a man who has been with another lady for 7 years.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends on what you shower him with at that particular time. So maybe the 6 months, they even live together for 2 months at a stretch. He goes out, he comes back, and they are there together. Cooks for him, does everything for him, and then anytime the lady is trying to chat, hi, say good morning, in the evening you reply. You see?
Yeah, that one could actually be a factor. That's very big factor. And when you do that, definitely, I mean, the guy would definitely leave.
Yeah.
Regardless. When you do that, the guy would definitely leave. You get it. So I feel like, and with the ghosting thing, I want to say something. I feel like these days it's common amongst people now. People get into relationships and they are with you and they just ghost you.
Yeah.
It's like people don't really know why. Yeah, people don't really know why they want to be with you. It's like they get to know you. They get to know you in and out, vulnerability and stuff like that. They just feel like, okay, it's okay, you are there.
So sometimes people just stay in there. You see, in those days, I tell people go into relationship for. You see, why marriage is the way it is now. We are not talking marriage. We are talking relationship, but it is because people have shifted focus from the originality, from why people go into relationship. These days, people are very selfish about relationship. They go into relationship not thinking about the other person. They think about themselves alone.
Their satisfaction, self-satisfaction.
That's all. So, and it's a problem. But in those days, if you want to go into a relationship, you will understand that the first thing is you'll be on a table. You bring, okay, why are we dating? What you see? I see these days people get angry when you ask, okay, what are we doing? People get angry. Okay, you are in a relationship. I want to go into a relationship with you. Then I'm asking personal questions. Then you say, I'm digging deep. That's what people. I mean, why should I be dating somebody I don't know?
Comfortable sharing.
Yes, people are not comfortable. Yeah. But those days, we want to know who you are. Even if your guy is broke, you want to know, and he's not even ashamed to tell you that he's broke.
Right.
And if you are comfortable, you stay. If you are not comfortable, you go away. But these days, people want to kind of package things, make it look like it's
good,
and that's why it backfires.
And marriages don't last.
Yes.
Relationships don't last.
Yes, that's why it backfires.
A whole bunch of stuff don't really last. I mean, this is very, very, very insightful. Now, guys, if you're just joining us, you've kind of missed a whole lot of insightful discussions. But don't forget that this particular episode is also airing on our YouTube channel. Yeah. All you just have to do is to subscribe and turn on your notification. Once we wrap up in the next few minutes, let's see how, in our own words, we can still help this guy.
Okay.
Should he now go back to the girl he just realized that for the past 4 years now has been taking him serious? And if he's going back to this girl, what does he need to do to keep the girl for that relationship to move to the next level? Jonathan, you want to say something about that?
Yeah, I feel like he should have this conversation with the lady abroad.
Okay.
And strengthen their communication. Let her know that this is what's actually happening.
Okay.
If it's not going to tell the lady that, I cheated or I did this, now, they should have that conversation where the lady should understand that, no, see, I'm not okay with your good morning, good evening kind of thing. I want us to have a real conversation. Once in a while, I want to hear your voice. I want to feel like you are in this with me.
Right.
It shouldn't be like because of distance, so I barely hear from you and no. You get it? And I think the guy should make the lady understand that it's affecting him.
Yeah.
So if the lady really loves him, I mean, she would do something to help.
Yeah, that's it. They really need to go on the drawing board. And another thing I'm sensing the way we are discussing this issue is that I want the guy to really search himself.
Okay.
If the feeling is quite mutual.
Right.
Because if the feeling is not mutual, I'm sorry. You see, this same thing we see continue to happen.
So it could have been, for this past 4 years, could have been a one-sided thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a one-sided thing. Then the lady might be so comfortable dating somebody else over there and still just keep you like a backup.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Possible. Very, very, very.
It's very possible.
And
so I think they just need to work it out, and I can bet it with you. It doesn't look like something that is going to work.
Right. Now, one thing I would say to the guys, don't forget that, just as we have said earlier on, there are some relationships that are not supposed to lead to marriage.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some entanglement that are not supposed to lead to a long time entanglement. Probably what you've had with this girl for the past 6 months, it's a long 6 months one night stand. One night stand is supposed to be what it is, one night stand. But in your mind, you are in a relationship. In the girl's mind, she's never been there.
But he was enjoying himself too, don't forget that. It's a distance relationship.
Okay.
So the 6 months was just for cruise and enjoyment. You get it? And I think he fell in love.
Yeah.
He fell in love because if you check it.
Okay.
If you check it very well, he fell in love with the lady.
So we didn't bring the love part, but let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. As I'm saying to the guy, is a one night stand? Probably. I keep using the phrase probably because I don't know what the guy.
One night stand for 6 months.
Yes, you can. See, let me tell you something about
There
one
are
night
some
stand. One night stand can lead to 4 years marriage.
Yes.
And it will end.
Yes.
That is how far a one night stand can be.
It will
It
crash.
will crash because it is supposed to be at one night stand for 4 years ago, but on a career enter 4 years.
I pray for him. He'll be fine.
He will.
Amen.
Definitely.
We all pray for him. But at the end of the day, what we share here are our thoughts and our opinions. It's left for the guy to make his choice for what is best for him. I mean, we've done the best that we can. Other people can still share their thoughts and their comments and all that in this particular episode. Yes, it's been great having you.
Thank you very much.
We hope to have you in another episode before the season runs out.
Definitely.
All right, thank you so much for passing
You're
through.
welcome.
Jonathan, okay, mommy, you can give them your social platforms.
Okay, so my Facebook is Sterling Concept, Pamela Bumi, and my YouTube, Sterling Lomo TV, my Instagram, Sterling Lomo _media, my TikTok, Sterling Lomo at Madam Simbi. Thank you very much.
All right, good to have you.
Yeah.
Jonathan, Alpha, your
Of course, official Kuju on Instagram. You know, I'm a content creator, so I stand on that. Okay. Yes.
Keep standing on your content creating. And as you know, my name
And
is
you do
Kelvin.
adult work.
No!
He does adult content in backstage. We will discuss that one later. Don't forget my name is Kelvin _FNK on Instagram, and follow us on our various social media handles. We are right there on Instagram. We are on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily access us wherever you are all around the world. I want to say a very big thank you to our guests, of course, and every other person that played a major part in today's and this particular episode, to our entire crew. May I see. It's a sign out from us.